Pittard just brushing flies to get clear. And then off the left boot for Robbie Gray, who was amazing last week with 5. Ebert kicked it superbly. And they're on. First goal to Port Adelaide. And then deep for Dixon again. He's in front. Got both claws to it. Can't drag it down. Harris Andrews on guard. Rich. It's just passed the problem to each other right now. And multiplying the pressure told. And in the end, Trengo puts it through for another. Let's see if they can leverage that Westhoff. Nice pickup from Charlie. And Wingard has the half-forward flank to himself. And Robbie Gray's going to rack up the first of what could be many this afternoon. Third goal on the board for Port Adelaide. Ominous signs at the Gabba.
A couple of uncontested marks just to get the game on their terms for a little bit.
That's a terrible kick out.
It's hard to do it when they're doing this.
I can't find a target even for the kicking, can they, at the moment? Ebert pops it up. Amon flies. Flying through is Impey. Pretty fun playing down forward at the moment for Port.
Just slow the game down a little bit. Control the tempo.
Well, they scrambled, but unsuccessfully. And Broadbent, Impey calling for it inside the arc. Broadbent now, he did that well. He delayed it. Port are on target to do it again. Brisbane are going to turn this game around. It is slipping away.
Port are dominating the play, yet they've laid one tackle at the moment.
Berry, he got crushed in the tackle, and shot for goal coming up for Charlie Dixon.
You know, they've got their mojo back this year under Kenickley.
No question about that. And a lovely kick that time from Dixon. It's 6 goals.
They're set up so well behind the ball, Port. They've got that wall across the middle. There's always someone waiting.
Burne-Jones again to Dixon. He's got it.
Oh, that's too easy.
Just too big at the front. So Dixon for another goal. Bang, it's through. And Port have got 7.
You might get a little bit of dew and the ball slides a little bit more.
Pittard with a 3-quarter kick, just laying it up perfectly for Charlie Dixon. 2 goals won thus far. And now you can make that 3 goals won as Port get their first of the second term. Wingard.
He's been terrific in the middle, Hutto.
Made the steal. Brisbane well positioned. They got the cruelest of bounces though. And Robbie Gray doesn't need an invitation. But he took that and snap. Not a massive influence so far, but all playing their part. Kick 1 goal. Young, Robinson almost spoiled each other. And Powell, Pepper. 17 more contested possessions and yet 3 less tackles. 3 more tackles.
See, they cannot hit a target kicking out from fullback.
So Westhoff, will he have a shot? No, he tries to get a target. And he does, and it's Robbie Gray on the move again.
Out wide, and then Westhoff. The beauty of that play, Westhoff looked in straight away.
And you can rack another one up on the board for Robbie Gray.
He's led from the goal square there, Charlie Dixon. 70-metre lead.
Hartland had time to flick through choices A, B and C, and he goes with A, which was Impey.
He weighted the kick well, didn't he? Because there wasn't much on. It was a pretty crowded, congested forward line.
He just made the goals a little more accessible. And he puts it through, and he's having a day out. You heard the call. Back to Homps, left boot. High one, Dixon's in front. Wingard, all ready to pounce. Aim on. And here's Impey for his 4th goal, if you don't mind. He's loving life right now, Jarman Impey. Martin and Ryder. There's always going to be a feature coming in today, that battle. Amon just saw off Berry enough. Pittard clean with an outstanding pickup, and now it's Powell, Pepper to go. Powell from outside 50. Shit. He's a mover.
And after 2 years, Hutto, I was ready just to write them off. And the moment I drop off, they get back to the good footing they can play. But I think they're going to have a very good season here.
It could easily have been 50, and look, probably should have been.
Dixon's form's been the highlight for me tonight for Port.
I like the structure, though. There's not a lot of weakness in their structure on any part of the ground.
And this bloke returning obviously helps matters for Port. He's done it with that. Split the middle perfectly, Paddy Ryder.
It's one of the no-nos in this game, Hutto.
Yeah. Up to the 50, and mark taken by Ryder. They're edging closer. He doesn't want to stand behind the mark. He was always going to keep it moving, and the path just opened up. And Trengove happy to take that all the way to goal.
I think there's a boundary umpire there tonight, umpiring his 300th game too.
Oh,
Right,
great effort. Great effort.
Yep.
Power Pepper, driving ball. Impey flies.
Oh, ordinary handball.
Oh boy, opens up at Trengove. Might kick 2 goals in a minute. He has. Stopped them in their tracks. And now Cleary bounces his way clear. A great tumbling mark from Robbie Gray. He's just sort of been a bit of a bit player today. And that is
that's
way
too easy. That is ridiculous.
Coming into today. He continues to improve. Outstanding players. Really elevated his game this year.
He's done a pretty good job.
Stand your ground, Brian. Don't be intimidated by these blokes. Here's a nice little kick into the 50.
Yeah, good hit.
And Eamon takes the grab. Needs to make sure he converts his opportunities, and that's what he's done. Aggressive kick, and something that Dixon didn't look particularly interested in.
You
But
can't defend. Look at Robbie Gray.
handed it straight back.
You can't defend
And
that.
Wingard into the goal square, and Robbie Gray just able to keep it in to ensure another goal for Port. And that's 4 for Robbie. Gets up and knows he's not going to move for a little while with any great meaning. Wingard fires it low for Charlie Dixon. Shooting for his 4th. And I reckon he's got that one online, so that's a bag of 4 for Charlie. Well, he just put a target on Robertson.
Well, he had no other options, unfortunately, because there are only 2 or 3 Port players ahead.
Look at the run on Impey.
Now, this is Sam Gray.
He go all the way and have a shot.
Impey was his protection on the inside. Just bounce, 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 kick, goal.